Hi friends, Vlad here with Kamatera. As a cloud service, I'm spending my time to ensure that businesses from agile startups to well-established enterprises have a cloud infrastructure that they need to thrive. Today, we're gonna tackle something more practical, a easy to follow step-by-step guide on how to install Docker. But before we will start, if you are looking to optimize your cloud solution, please make sure to drop follow to our YouTube channel for more insights. And now let's get to it. What is Docker? Docker is an open platform that allows you to build, test, try your application in containers, which is crucial for some processes because in this case you can do it without them interacting with anything else in your system. We will do the installation of Docker on Ubuntu 22.4 with the help of guide from Kamatera.com. First thing to do is to update the package list to check if all packages are up to date. This step is not mandatory, but highly recommended, because if your package list is not up to date, later you might receive issues and you will still need to return to this step. But we will also need to enter our password. As you can see, system checks packages and all our packages are up to date. So the next step would be make sure that all required packages for the Docker installation are installed. In order to do this, we are taking our second command and also copying it and pasting into our terminal. As we can see here, everything is installed and we are basically ready to go. Now, as a next step, we need to add Docker repository to the process for system to know from where to download Docker itself. If previous comments were pretty easy to enter manually, this one is longer, so I would recommend to copy it and paste. Do not worry, the link to the guide would be in the description. So the next is we need now to add this repository to our sources list. We are doing it once again. Long comment, this is why we are copying it and pasting and running. Okay, now it is added. So now finally we can start installing Docker itself. To do this, we update package list one more time, because this time it already includes our Docker repository. And then we are installing Docker itself. Let's copy, let's paste, and hit enter. As you can see, we are updating once again, and now we are starting to install Docker. Hopefully, Docker is already installed. Let's check. Basically, after installation, Docker should be enabled automatically. But we have a command that can help us to make sure that it is enabled. Also copying it, entering, and running. Yeah, it is enabled, as we can see, and we made system to do it on default. Now we can check the version of Docker that we installed by using our next command. As we can see, the Docker version is 28.1.1. Once again, we can skip this step, but for some processes, for some projects, this will be important for you. And the last thing to do is actually to test how our Docker works and if it works. Let's make our Docker say hello to us. As you can see, this message shows that installation is working correctly. And Docker is also saying to us to try something more ambitious. Basically, this is it. This is everything to do in order to set up Docker before we can start using it with containers. So it ends today's tutorial on installing Docker. As usual, if you have more questions and you are an existing client, please do not hesitate to reach out to our 24/7 technical support team. If you are not an existing client but thinking about trying out our services, please go to Kamatera.com and create your free account.